Should I feed my cat wet or dry food? Well, if you've ever found yourself in a pet store aisle, staring at rows upon rows of brightly colored bags and cans, you've probably asked yourself this very question. Trust me, you're not alone. Deciding between wet or dry cat food feels like choosing between two equally good friends. Both have their pros, both have their cons, and the choice feels like it could change your cat's entire life. Let's break it down and look at the factors, because really, it depends on your cat and your lifestyle. So grab a cup of coffee, snuggle up with your furry friend, and let's dive into this whisker-twitching topic. First off, let's talk about wet food, shall we? You know the stuff. It's in those shiny little cans or pouches, and when you open one up, your cat comes running like you just popped open a bottle of liquid gold. And to them, maybe it is. Wet food, with its high moisture content, is often seen as the more luxurious option. I mean, think about it. Would you rather have a juicy steak or a piece of dry toast? Exactly. One big reason why some people lean toward wet food is that it helps keep your cat hydrated. Cats aren't natural water drinkers. Their wild ancestors got most of their water from the prey they ate. So, if your cat's not a big fan of the water bowl, and trust me, many aren't, feeding wet food can make sure they're getting that all-important H2O. This is particularly important for older cats or cats prone to kidney problems, as they're more likely to develop dehydration-related health issues. Real-life example? Take Bella, a 10-year-old tabby who's always had a bit of a water phobia. No matter how many cute little fountains her owner buys, she just won't drink enough. Switching her to a wet food diet helps stave off some early signs of kidney issues. Bella went from being a little lethargic to zooming around the house like she'd been given a new lease on life. Older cats, or cats with dental issues, might find it hard to crunch through dry kibble. Wet food, being soft and easy to chew, can be a real game changer. No more turning your living room into a cat dentist's office. Plus, if your feline is a bit picky, the richer aroma and taste of wet food might be more to their liking. But here's the kicker. Wet food can also lead to some dental problems. Because it's sticky, it can coat your cat's teeth, which may cause plaque and tartar buildup. So, unless your cat's into brushing their teeth, spoiler alert, they're not, you might still need to keep an eye on their oral health. Now, onto dry food, the kibble. When you think about feeding your cat, dry food is probably the first thing that pops into your head. It's convenient, it's less messy, and you can leave it out without worrying that it'll spoil in a few hours. For busy pet parents, dry food is a godsend. Let's be honest, dry food wins when it comes to ease of use. You can fill up a bowl in the morning, leave it out, and let your cat graze throughout the day. No need to worry about refrigeration or that funky smell of old wet food sitting out. It's especially handy for those with a busy lifestyle or for those who want to make sure their cat has food available when they're at work or away for a weekend. Take Max, for instance, a sprightly 3-year-old who's always nibbling on his dry food throughout the day. His owner works long hours, and dry food means Max doesn't go hungry if dinner time runs a little late. And the best part? Max gets to munch whenever he pleases, keeping him satisfied and happy. Yes and no. Here's where things get a bit tricky. Dry food is often touted as better for dental health because the crunchy kibble helps scrape off plaque and tartar. But the reality? Most cats don't actually chew their kibble long enough for it to do much good. Instead, they swallow it whole like tiny, fluffy vacuum cleaners. That said, some cats may benefit from the texture of dry food, but don't count on it as a miracle solution for dental hygiene. Dry food also has the upper hand when it comes to storage and cost. It doesn't go bad as quickly as wet food, meaning you can buy it in bulk and save some money. Plus, since it's less expensive, it's great for cat owners with a tight budget. For families with multiple cats, this can be a total lifesaver. But wait, why choose one when you can have both? More and more pet owners are opting for a mix of wet and dry food. It's like giving your cat the best of both worlds, the hydration and flavor of wet food with the convenience and dental benefits, sort of dry food. Plus, it keeps mealtime interesting for your feline friend. After all, who wants to eat the same thing every day? Boring. At the end of the day, what you choose to feed your cat depends on their specific needs. Some cats may thrive on a wet food diet, while others do perfectly fine with dry kibble. If your cat has certain health conditions like urinary tract problems, kidney disease, or dental issues, your vet might recommend one type of food over the other. For instance, cats with a history of urinary issues benefit greatly from wet food since the extra moisture helps flush out their system. Dry food, on the other hand, might be recommended for cats that need to lose weight. Yep, cats can pack on the pounds too, since it's easier to portion out and control calorie intake. Remember that whichever route you choose, it's crucial to ensure that the food is high quality and meets your cat's nutritional needs. Look for brands that list real meat as the first ingredient and steer clear of foods loaded with fillers like corn and soy. After all, your cat deserves the best. So, should you feed your cat wet or dry food? The answer isn't one size fits all. It's about finding the right balance that works for both you and your feline companion. You might start with dry food, notice your cat's not drinking enough water, and switch to wet. Or maybe you try wet food, and your cat's not into the mushy texture, so you mix it up. Cats, like people, have their own unique quirks and preferences. Some are total foodies who will happily devour anything, while others are more finicky than a 3-year-old at a veggie buffet. As long as you're feeding a nutritionally complete diet and keeping an eye on their health, you'll find the best fit for your kitty. In the end, it's your call, but remember, your cat will likely have a few opinions of their own. Keep them in the loop, pay attention to what they're telling you or not telling you, and you'll be sure to make the right decision for your furry friend. If you enjoy this video, we would really appreciate a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a new video in the future. Thanks for watching.